Okay, Rajiv says CBDA. Niti says DCBA. Aditya Gupta says uh, DCBA. Okay, Aditya says DCBA. Uday says DCBA. Sudhanshu says DCBA, and Sushmita DCBA, and Shiva says BCDA, and Shivam says DBCA, and Chaitanya says CBDA. Prithvi says uh, DBCA. Okay, should I tell you the answer? Even I don't know right now. Okay, and how to know it? The answer is with ad rank formula. So Google said both of the things are equal for Google because Google always consider that they have to make money also at the same time maintain the quality. So both the factors are equivalent for Google. So what Google does is Google set up a formula of ad rank that says bid into QS, that is quality score. Okay, so bid into QS will determine who will come on first, second, and third. So you will multiply both of them. You will get the quality score. Sorry, ad rank. The higher the ad rank, the highest will get on the first position. The lowest will get on second. The lowest will be on last position. Okay, in case we want to change values, so we change it. Okay, this is just any assumed number. I have assumed it. This in real time will be different. Like we assumed weights, we assume the quality score. So this who will come on first? I don't know how you calculated it, but those who said C will come on first, and then B will come on second, and D will come on third, and A will come on fourth position. Is that clear how we did this? So it's clear to everyone. Now, how much Google is going to charge each one of them? A big question. Tell me how much Google is going to charge A, B, C, and D. Make your assumption, your guesses, and tell me answer of it. Any value you can think of and type. You come up to a formula, you can type also. But put a number. It's not to be have a very scientific formula behind it, but you can put a number in the chat box for each advertiser. Okay, Rajiv says C $5, B $4, D $1, A $1. Okay. Ranjana asked how. I will tell you a formula. No worries about that. But make a wild guess. Nobody is going to make question you. Okay, so no one wants to give a wrong answer. Let's go ahead. Uh, Let me tell you a formula. It's a very simple formula through which you will get to know how CPC is calculated. Is very simple. Like if you see the advertiser C is on the first position, correct? To maintain his position, how much minimum ad rank he wants to sustain his first position? It's a simple one. He has to have a greater value than the ad rank his uh, of his competitor who's next to it. So the person next to it is advertiser B. What is ad rank? 30. So to maintain his rank top, the minimum score he requires is how much? 30, correct? Yes or no? Okay. So it should be greater than 30, not exactly 30. So whatever the value is, you will add plus 1 to it. So its competitor is this plus 1 to it. Okay. Whatever the value is, okay. Whatever the value is next to the first, the runner up, you can say, the person who is coming on second position, runner up plus his ad rank plus 1. divided by the quality score. Quality score of whom? C or B? It will be C, because he will do, because the quality score which he has, he will divide by that. So ad rank of the previous advertisers plus 1 divided by his own quality score. That is over here is 25. So the amount Google is going to deduct from advertiser C is not $5 or 5 rupees. It will be 3.875. Is that clear to you, everyone, how I calculated the CPC? Aditya says, please repeat. Okay, sure, I will. Okay, I'm saying the quality score of the ad rank of advertiser C, who is on first position, the ad rank of the advertiser B, which is on second position. So for calculating the CPC, what you have to do is you have to have a greater rank than the person who is coming on the next position to you. That is this. Add 1 to it, so that is 31 divided by your own quality score. In this case, it is 8, so it comes out to be 3.875. Aditya, I will answer your question later. Is that clear now, everyone? Okay. So tell me the value for CPC value for B, A, B, and D quickly, everyone. I'm giving you couple 3 to 4 minutes. Do it. Okay. Aditya Gupta says for B it's 4.2. Shivam says for D it's 1.7. And for B 4.2. For B 4.2. C 1.7. For B, Uday says 4.2, C 1.7. Aditya says for D, it's 1.7. C, so Chaitanya, we have already calculated for C. How it is coming out to be 1.7. And Uday also, the same question. Okay, Chaitanya says it's B and D. Okay. Aditya asked how to calculate for A. I will be coming on that. Okay, thanks. So everyone has calculated. I hope it's calculated correctly. So I'm just re-verifying it for other people. So it's the ad rank of next one plus 1 divided by the quality score over here comes out to be 4.2. So everyone was correct. It is for B, and for C, it will be and for it, the bid CPC will be 8, because there is no competitor to it. So whatever the highest amount he agreed to pay, he will pay that much amount only. Okay, so that is how it is calculated. Everyone is clear, I hope, how CPC is calculated. Chaitanya is clear, Uday, Ranjana, Shiva. Now Aditya Gupta has asked me a question. Somebody asked me how 8 for A, because there is no competitor next to him, so he has to pay what the maximum amount he has agreed to, and that is equivalent to his bid, that is $8 directly. Okay, but the baddest part of learning this algorithm is that you can't really see the quality score of your competitors. Like suppose you are advertiser B or C or D or A, you can't see the quality score and bid of your competitors at all. At all, you can't see it. This is to make you understand the importance of quality score. the higher the quality score. It's not that this has a quality score of 8, still is paying 3.8, and he has a quality. In this case, eventually it's like, let's change the value to something else. Let's suppose this quality score is 4. Okay, so everything changes over here also. So it will get on position 4, and it will get on position 2. Okay, and this will get on position 3, I believe. Yeah. So the quality score for first one would automatically change also. So instead of F4, F it will be F2, correct? And then oh sorry, not F2, F3. Okay, so it comes out to be 4.125, and for this it comes out to be value of third one plus 1. Give me a second, and I'm just recalculating it. For this one, it comes out to be okay. I've just changed the quality score. You can change a huge change in terms of the CPC, not only yours, for others as well. So as the bid changes, CPC changes, the ad positions also keep on changing. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. So look at this. Earlier, this was paying some 1 point some dollars. Now it starts paying $4.2 because we have changed the quality score of this. And from fourth position to it come to a second position in just by changing its quality score from 1 to 3. So our position and CPC are equally dependent on quality score and bid. This is the agenda of make you understand the importance of it. Okay, when you see that changes are happening, because one thing is in your, both the things are in your control. But for one thing, you don't have to spend money. That is quality score. If you improve the ad relevance, you improve the landing page relevance, and you improve the expected CTR, your quality score will improve. Your one parameter is on top, and if you improve the other parameter, that is bid, if you start spending more, then automatically you make money. You will save money. So in journal, if I tell you those ads which or those keywords which have a quality score of 10 generally, they save 40% money on the CPC in comparison to those who have an average quality score of 6, and they can save up to 200% when they are competing with someone who has a quality score of 1, uh, quality score of 1. Okay, that is the huge difference quality score makes in search campaigns. So whenever you see a quality score of 8, 9, 10, that means you're saving automatically 30% of your money. You don't need to change anything. You need not to increase your bidding if you just improve your quality score. Let's assume its quality score is 10, so its bid it will be highest 80, and he might not be paying, although he has bid 80 rupees, so he might be paying and the next one is 40 plus 1 divided by his quality score, so he might be paying just half of it. Initially it was paying $8, now he's saving 50% flat cost. Okay, that kind of huge difference you can create. Okay, that kind of huge difference you can create. So that is the importance of quality score. Yes, for sure, you can't check the bidding of any of your advertiser. You can't check the quality score of any of the advertiser. But what you can see is your own quality score. your own bid and your own position. So I was just saying that the importance of it, and you can realize just the importance of quality score. That you know your bid, you know your quality score, you know your ad position. So if you know all these three factors, you can determine what you have to do in terms of improving and saving money. Primarily, you have to improve your quality score first. If still your ad doesn't rank doesn't improve, that